What's goody YTBC? What's good, fight fans, boxing heads around the world? Be Marsh with another boxing video. So, I got some time now, you know what I mean? Tried to knock out a couple videos, man. Boxing been slow as fuck lately, you know what I'm saying? And, you checking, man, been mad busy, you know what I mean? But I got some time now, so I'm about to get into one of those controversial decisions. Hashtag, what fight were they watching? Hashtag, what fight were they looking at, you know what I mean? And I'm about to take you back to, I believe, 1999, you know what I'm saying? And here we have a young Juan Manuel Marquez, you know what I'm saying? This guy was undefeated at this time, and he's going to be fighting the WBA featherweight champion, guy out of St. Louis. Guy, what was his nickname? Little Haggler, right? My man right here, Freddie Norwood, you know what I'm saying? Tough guy, tough customer, you know what I mean? This was my guy, Freddie Norwood out of St. Louis, you know what I mean? Excuse me. You check it. So this was a good fight right here, man. This was the man, what's his name? Juan Manuel Marquez was vying for a title shot, you know what I mean? And, some people will say that the man, what's his name? Prince Nassim was ducking, Juan Manuel Marquez, you know what I mean? Because, the man Juan Manuel Marquez was his mandatory, the mandatory WBO challenger for Prince Nassim's featherweight title for like almost 2 years, about 22 months, you know what I mean? You check it, so, the man didn't get the shot at, what's his name? At Prince Nassim, Juan Manuel Marquez. So, he got a shot right here at the WBA strap, you know what I'm saying? Which was a title held by the man, Freddie Norwood. And Freddie Norwood, if I'm mistaken, this was his second time holding this WBA strap, because he did get stripped the first time. I forgot for what reason. I think he missed the weight on the scales, you know what I mean? You check it, and what you call it, and then he got the title back after Wilfredo Vasquez. He dropped that WBA strap, you know what I mean? Wilfredo Vasquez, the guy who fought Prince Nassim. You check it in. I always say Prince Nassim, in my opinion, he was undisputed featherweight champ, and that man, he held three titles, right? What he held, WBO, of course, since like 1995. He had that IBF strap. He beat Tom Johnson for, and he had WBC, who he beat Cesar Soto for, you know what I mean? And he could have had the WBO belt when he fought Wilfredo Vasquez, but Wilfredo Vasquez vacated that strap right before he fought the man Prince Nassim, and Prince Nassim beat him. So what? If he brought that belt to the table, the man Prince Nassim would have had the WBA strap, and then he would have had all 4 titles. You know what I'm saying? And, that would have been a great accomplishment, but he had 3, and he was still recognized as undisputed up until that man, he met the man Barrera, you know what I'm saying? So, the man Marquez is right here, you know what I'm saying? He's got this shot at this guy right here, Freddie Norwood, you know what I'm saying? Freddie Norwood, like I said, he won the vacant title again, the title he used to hold. You check it, and this was a great fight right here, you know what I'm saying? This was a good fight, man, So let's get into it, man. What happened in this fight, you know what I mean? I think it's been a while since I've seen this fight, you know what I'm saying? I got to jog my memory, you know what I mean? This is actually the first round, you know what I'm saying? More like a feeling out round, you know what I mean? Feeling out round, but I think I gave this round to Freddie Norwood, round 1, you know what I'm saying? I think he was being a smarter fighter, he was being patient, as you can see right there, and he's landed the more shots, even though it was almost an even round, you know what I mean? Feeling out round, but I gave the edge to Freddie Norwood, you know what I'm saying? Round 2, the man Freddie Norwood, though, the man drops JMM, Juan Manuel Marquez, you know what I'm saying? You check it, he drops the man with a double left hook. Bang, bang. You check it, while the man Marquez was being a little too aggressive, you know what I mean? And Juan Manuel Marquez was knocking fellas out up until this stage when he fought Freddie Norwood, He was knocking fellas out. Obscure opponents, sure, guys we're not too familiar with. But this was his first good test right here, fighting a real world champion, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so round 2, like I said, I give that round to the man Freddie Norwood. He's up now 2 rounds to 0, you know what I mean? He drops the man Juan Manuel Marquez with a double left hook, you know what I mean? Round 3 was more of a swing round, you know what I'm saying? It was a close round. Both guys doing good work, you know what I'm saying? But I gave the edge to the man Manuel Marquez, you know what I'm saying? I thought he was throwing the better punches, landing more right hands, using his jab, going to the body. You know what I'm saying? He was circling the man Freddie Norwood. Now he turned the tables around, and now Freddie Norwood was now the guy who was being the aggressive come forward fighter, while the man Marquez was doing what he do best. You know what he do best? Counterpunching. Excellent counterpuncher, you know what I mean? And that's what he was doing in that particular round 3, you know what I'm saying? Round 4, what happened in round 4? Round 4, there was an accidental headbutt. And, you know what I'm saying, somebody got cut. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Freddie Norwood, you know what I mean? Accidental headbutt. But then I had Marquez winning that round 4 too, you know what I'm saying? Throwing the jabs and straight right hands down the pipe. Looking like the classic boxer that he is, you know what I mean? You check it. This was a real good fight, ladies and gents, if you've never seen this fight, you know what I mean? That's why I had to go cover it, you know? As far as a controversial decision, you know what I mean? You check it. The man Manuel Marquez was in his prime at this time, you know? And he was a young up-and-comer, you know what I mean? Nacho Beristain in his corner, you can't go wrong. Rounds 5 through 6, I gave it to Marquez, you know what I'm saying? The man Freddie Norwood ain't throwing no punches. He's displaying ineffective aggressiveness. Look, there goes a double left hook. Bang, bang. You check it? You seen it? He caught that man, man. That man Marquez was sleeping, man. Yeah, he kept a poker face like nothing happened. You check it? I might have to look at that one more time, man, because, you know, that was pretty, came out of nowhere. Round 2 just starting. Freddie Norwood. Look, the man on Marquez is being aggressive. This guy's being patient, trying to set traps, right? Freddie Norwood, you see, Marquez is the come forward fighter. You check it, throwing feints. The man is throwing feints as well, Freddie Norwood. Look at Marquez, look at the facial expression. Bang, bang, go down, go down. He ain't stay down, but he went down, you know what I mean? And that was excellent for Freddie Norwood, man. But the way it looks like ever since round 2, Freddie Norwood got complacent, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't step on the gas, you know what I mean? Even when he heard it, when he dropped him right here, I won't say he hurt him. I'll say more of a flash knockdown, you know what I'm saying? Knocked the equilibrium under his feet. He lost his balance and he dropped him. But nonetheless, it is a knockdown, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was kind of like that Pacquiao and Bradley when Pacquiao dropped him with that left hook that made the man Bradley do a somersault. It was something similar to that, you know what I mean? You check it. And you know the man Freddie Norwood was a southpaw, you know what I'm saying? That's why there was that accidental head clash in round 4. And like I said, round 5 through 6, I had Marquez winning. Freddie Norwood wasn't throwing that many punches, keeps his hands in his pocket. Round 7, Marquez again. I got him winning that round 2, throwing straight right hands, being the counter puncher. You know, he's even being aggressive because Freddie Norwood ain't stepping on the gas and applying pressure, you know what I mean? Round 8, numerous straight lefts, you know what I'm saying? And Freddie Norwood is dropped, you know what I mean? You check it, he gets dropped by the man Marquez in round 8, you know what I'm saying? But, in round 8, yeah, Freddie Norwood gets dropped, and that's another Marquez round, you know what I'm saying? Looks like Marquez is running away with this fight, you know what I mean? Round 9, Norwood is winning the round, and in round 8, Freddie Norwood, he gets dropped, but they ain't count the knockdown, you know what I'm saying? They ain't count the knockdown, but in round 9, Freddie Norwood gets dropped again, you know what I'm saying? He's winning the round. It's actually a round he's winning, you know what I'm saying? But he was looking real good, and these fellas was throwing mad lumber, you know what I mean? Trying to knock each other's heads off. And the man Freddie Norwood was looking like he's gonna win that round. Then he gets caught with a left cross with 2 seconds in the round. You know what I'm saying? He kept tight defense for the last 2 seconds. He got caught and he lost that round, you know what I'm saying? So things ain't looking good for Freddie Norwood, you know what I mean? Round 10 was a tough round to score, you know what I'm saying? Both guys were playing possum, feinting, both barely landing, you know what I'm saying? But I gave it to Marquez because in my opinion, he did land more shots on Freddie Norwood than Norwood landed on Marquez in that round 10, you know what I mean? Round 11, Norwood keeps a tight defense. He throws some left crosses, a right hook, wobbles the man Marquez, you know what I'm saying? He's being the aggressive fighter. He's feeling that, you know, he's kind of giving the fight away, you know what I'm saying? There goes bang, boom. Double left hook puts the man Marquez on the canvas. And round 11, like I said, I gave it to Norwood. And also round 12, I gave it to Norwood. I had Freddie Norwood winning the championship rounds, you know what I'm saying? You check it. This was a great fight, ladies and gents, you know. This was a great fight, you know what I mean? I remember this back in the day. This was a fight that it exceeded my expectations, you know what I mean? I had the man Freddie Norwood. I thought he would win the fight, you know what I mean? But, you know, the man Marquez, man, you know, the man displayed why he is truly a legend, you know what I'm saying? An all-time great, because the man came from that knockdown in round 2 and came back and won and to me, in my opinion, he won the fight. So I'm going to tell you guys what these guys had the scores for, the judges. Let me find the scorecards for that fight, you know what I mean? Let me tell you what the judges had this fight. What the fuck? Excuse me. Let me tell you the scorecards, because I remember they gave it a unanimous decision to the man Freddie Norwood, right? All right. 1999. Yes, okay. This is the scorecards from the judges, and this fight was at the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, all right? One judge had it 117-112 for Freddie Norwood. Another judge had it 115-111, and that was Stanley Christodoulou. 115-111 for Stanley Christodoulou. And Dwayne Ford had it 114-112. All three judges in favor of the man Freddie Norwood. You check it. Now, you guys have heard my scorecard, you know what I'm saying? Let me repeat that joint one more time, you know what I mean? I had this man, Freddie Norwood, losing the fight 114-112. Both guys dropped each other. That's why, you know, I have even scores at 114-112. If it wasn't no knockdowns from either guy, I would have this fight 115-113 for Juan Manuel Marquez. Juan Manuel Marquez won this fight, man. He won this fight. I'm not going to say it was a smash, but the man won this fight. I can't see how anybody could give the man Freddie Norwood the victory. Not even a draw, you know what I'm saying? The man Juan Marquez did a lot of great work in between basically round 2 from round 3 till round 9. I had him winning almost all them rounds, you know what I'm saying? The championship rounds, he did lose rounds 11 and 12, you know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, I thought the man Marquez won this fight, you know what I mean? So, you know, I think the man, like I said, Marquez won this fight, and I done a video in my in the other series. I got fights we didn't get to see, and that was a fight between Juan Manuel Marquez versus what's his name? Versus Prince Nassim Ahmed, you know what I mean? And you know, and that fight, I had proposed that fight should have happened around like 2000, you know what I'm saying, the year 2000. And when Freddie Norwood beat Marquez, the man, what's his name? My man, Prince Nassim, my guy Prince Nassim offered this guy, Juan Manuel Marquez, the fight, you know what I'm saying? He offered him the fight and $400,000, you know what I mean? But Nacho Beristain and Juan Manuel Marquez, they said, nah, we're not ready for that fight. We don't want that fight right now, you know what I mean? They declined the fight. You check it. So, you know, Prince Nassim ain't fight is mandatory for 22 months, you know, because he was, you know, a superstar. The WBO was letting him do what he wanted, you know what I mean? But, you know, I still have the man. I think Prince Nassim would have beat the man, would have beat Marquez at that particular time, you know what I'm saying? I just think, man, he was a devastating puncher. And this guy, you know, he can get dropped, you know what I mean? Freddie Norwood dropped him. He's been dropped by Pacquiao. He's been dropped, you know what I'm saying? It's not uncommon to see JMM on the canvas, you know what I mean? So let me know in the comment section what you think about this fight, man. I thought Freddie Norwood he ain't deserved to win this fight. I thought JMM won this fight. Alright, let me know in the comment section. I added 114, 112. JMM. Alright, B Marsh Boxing. Thanks for listening. Peace.